Hello and welcome to Austin, Texas, one of our favorite stops on the tour. And today, Darrell K. Royal Stadium is packed and revved up, ready to make noise for the Texas Longhorns. We've been tracking this matchup for weeks, thinking about a possible top 5 collision. Both teams have done their part, and now here we are, as we'll see the number 5 team in the country, LSU Tigers, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Longhorns will kick it away to get this game going. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. He hands it off from the gun. Finds room at the 30. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Inside the 20. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. And now here comes the point after attempt. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Showing a bunch formation now. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Fires it to the wideout. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Longhorns. Strong game by this quarterback. And now they'll set up for the point after. And he knocks it right through. Now they get set to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. Bengals offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. In the clear at the 25. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Using his legs, it's Jackson. Gets past the tackler into open space now. Explosive gain across midfield. They'll spot it about the 35.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And he's tackled after the catch. Now it's second down here.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
So now it's third and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. They'll toss it to the right side. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. Third and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Now they test the middle. Running back. Nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now on this drive. Grab behind the line, it's Green. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Crucial, third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, LSU.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Try and muscle for the first down. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. Bringing it out, it's Gibson. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? Powers through. They bring him down, but a solid one there by the sophomore.
Go with the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. But I love seeing the receiver's willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
They'll hand it off. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Longhorns will line up on 1st and 10. Looking for some space. It's Gibson. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Back to pass. It's Manning. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texas. And now the try here for the extra point. And it's up and good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense breaks clear. End zone ahead. A big play moves the ball across midfield, the opponent's 43. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and first down. Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Finding space at the 20. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
It went backwards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 24. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Well, he extended the play, but doesn't find the receiver open and goes down.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? He's going to take off. So the scramble comes up short, and now this offense facing a 4th down play. The Longhorns will line up to punt it away. A low line drive, ugly punt. He takes it at the 40. Decides not to fair catch it, but he is tackled immediately. A gutsy move, but didn't produce much. should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Ball handed off. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, LSU 21, Texas 14.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Caught behind the line. It's Green. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And now the running back's got it again. Refusing to be brought down. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
They'll run the option. Back's got it on the pitch. Stop for no gain. Defense very stubborn here down near the goal line.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Offense facing second and goal. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Strong defensive effort. They've got him behind the line. He'll lose 5 yards. Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. And out comes the field goal unit.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Gibson. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? And they'll tackle at about the 23-yard line. The Longhorns looking to run some tempo here. They'll run it to the left. Breaking free at the 35. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down. Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Testing the right side here. Running with purpose. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Longhorns churn out another first down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Running with purpose. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. The gain makes it second and medium. On the ground, it's Gibson. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Just a really good job up front opening up that hole. And I'll tell you, watching this back more and more, love his vision, love the instincts that he has as a runner, and he has that combination of physicality and speed to be able to pick up first downs like that.
Longhorns have 1st and 10 here. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Second down play coming up. Dropping back. It's Manning. Bringing pressure. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
Well, LSU for years has played a one-gap defense that loves to pin their ears and get upfield. It's a risky defense, and it requires great athleticism on the defensive line, something that they've had forever. Great sack here to keep that tradition alive. But you think back over the years, Booger McFarland and Marcus Spears and Glenn Dorsey and off the edge, Kiki Mingo. Just so many great LSU defensive linemen that can get after that quarterback.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
Bringing it out. It's Simmons. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. He should have left the ball in the end zone. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? He shreds the tackle. Gets some space around the 30. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. At the 10 now. He could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, LSU.
Chris, you don't see this kind of play very often. That is coast to coast. This guy, with the speed that he has, when you get him into the open field, we know how dangerous he is. But it started at the line of scrimmage. Great blocks up front initially to free him up, and then the rest is all about that speed.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
31, Texas. 17, Texas.
Returner decides to fair catch this. Offense takes the field. Difficult to win games kicking field goals. To cut into this lead, they got to find the end zone. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Breaking free at the 35. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Tailback with another carry. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Second down after that run on the previous play. On the ground, it's Gibson. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down, trying to extend the play. He's going to pull it down and run. Physical running, fights off the defender. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
The Longhorns will have 1st and 10 here. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Finds room at the 30. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Man, I love this call here by going with the jet sweep and get the ball in the hands of an outstanding playmaker. He gets around the edge and gets into space with that kind of speed. He's dangerous.
They make the stop to get the ball carrier down. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. And he's got it again. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Here we go. 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Can he make it to the marker? Longhorns pick up 1st down yards to keep the drive going. The defense backed up against their own end zone. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. They'll try to run it with the option. Pitch play to the back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Here as we approach halftime.
Boy, Chris, the way this quarterback's been playing, I'm surprised they didn't throw the football here. I wouldn't be surprised now that they're facing 3rd down and goal. Put it in his hands and let him work his magic.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. He'll pitch it. And they'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the 2nd quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
The extra point gets them within a touchdown, 31-24. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And that one will bounce out of the back. Touchback will start at the 25. Final 9 seconds of the half as they line up here in 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun, looking for the wide out. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. That is a big play, finally brought down at the 44. And the offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. Field goal try, no good. He missed it. And after the miss, it's still a 7-point lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get this second half underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Gibson. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
Yeah, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Looking downfield, it's Manning. Receiver makes the catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that previous play. The back's got it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Longhorns looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
We've just kind of gotten into the habit of seeing this offense just convert on these third downs. It's a rare stop. That first half, they seem to score every possession. What decision do they make here on fourth down?
And they'll just down it right here. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Finding some room at the 25. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. At the 20. At the 10 now. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
Well, I love to watch this offense. It's one thing to study the film, but to watch these guys in person, you saw it in the first half, seemed to score every possession. And here they are coming out to start the second half with another touchdown.
They're setting out to try the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. The kickoff team on the field getting set now.
38, Texas, 24. Texas.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Longhorns offense takes the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Quick throw over the middle. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide open receiver streaking for a...
And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back. It's Manning. And he lost it deep over the middle. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Texas.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
And the extra point splits the uprights. The kickoff team on the field now as he gets set to send this one away.
Texas.
Bringing it out, it's Anderson. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes a quick grab. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down.
Caught by the receiver. Gain of 9. That's
A new set of downs after that completion. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Anderson. Finds just enough space and makes the first down.
Tackle is made at the 4-yard line.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Motion now from the tight end. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. And the punt team makes its way onto the field.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
And the returner is brought down. Texas offense comes back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. The Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Dropping back, it's Manning. He makes the grab. He stopped him out at the 42. That's a solid game getting closer to midfield. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain on that short throw. And that's the fullback making the catch. That was not a big concern for this defense when they built the game plan, but maybe they have to shift the focus.
Yeah, they have to, because this guy's athletic enough to be able to make that catch. This guy pounds those shoulders in to make blocks, play after play. I think it's very nice to be able to see him finally show what he can do catching a ball like this.
Longhorns line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They'll try the right side on the toss. Tackle made after just a short gain. No huddle now for the offense. The shotgun running play call. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up 4th down.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
A pass from the field goal attempt. The offense on the field going for it on 4th down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. Long enough and good.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Handoff running right. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here we go. first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Handoff to the back. Not much on that play. Brought down short. No huddle here for the offense. And they pick up the first on the ground. And the defense bows up and stuffs him right at the line.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Fourth down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Ball handed to the running back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
On third down, he drops to throw. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Incomplete and nearly picked off. They waste an opportunity for a much-needed takeaway. But it does set up fourth down. The punt team making their way on the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Bringing it back, it's Gibson. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. And now the handoff. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
They went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Back to pass. It's Manning. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it for a big gain. He has first down yardage at the 46. Longhorns will come to the line to run the hurry-up. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Longhorns with first and 10 here. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime.
There's a shot toward the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. They can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
And now another deep ball here. It's caught, but out of bounds, so incomplete.
the sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, 3rd and long. Looking to chuck it again. With the catch, it's Baxter. Stiff arms the man. Finally brought down, but it's an explosive gain. Ball all the way to the 21.
It's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Longhorns trying to cash in here in the red zone. Takes the handoff again. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And now a chance to take the lead with a touchdown here. It's 1st and goal. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. 2nd down and goal upcoming. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Touchdown, Longhorns. And they'll claim the 4th-quarter lead.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter, to give them the lead.
PAT is good. They take a 3-point lead here in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Return starts from inside the 5. When he's got some space here. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found the lane. And so this drive's going to begin with good field position. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the runner takes off to his right. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to steal a late game comeback victory. Pressure moment for the quarterback. We'll see if he can stay calm and collected. Down a score late in the game. Running play called on 3rd and short. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's moving out of the pocket now. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the first down. Boy, he gave him a chance.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. Looking to throw for the first down. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
They'll run it here. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. And the offense will spend a timeout with 27 seconds remaining.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Timeout taken by the offense now. 23 seconds on the clock.
Chris, in my opinion, what we just witnessed is one of the toughest things to do in football as a defender, and that's making an open field tackle. A lot of times, those one-on-one matchups against shifty receivers, the receiver wins. This time, let's tip our cap to that defender. Great play.
And he knocks it right through the uprights. And that will tie it. Looks like we're headed for overtime. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And here's the fair catch by the return man. The Texas offense comes back out on the field. This one's tricky in a tie game. How aggressive do you get? Risk a turnover. You've got some work to do just to get into field goal range. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it. Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry up. To throw, it's Manning. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. And the coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. So from the 29, this will be a game-winning field goal attempt from 46 yards away. And the field goal is good. And with that, they retake the lead. Well, you love to see a game, Kirk, come down to the final possession. Who's going to have the football last? And they were able to make plays and come out with a win.
Yeah, not only the final minutes, but the final drive. And that entire unit looked calm, cool, and collected. It was well called by their offensive coordinator, and this defense just couldn't stop them when they needed to.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.